Welcome to Yes Bitch TV, honey, yes God. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you have not done so already, bitches, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, tapping that notification bell will update you each and every time Yes Bitch TV is dropping you some good ass fucking shit. Okay, now let's get into the commentary. Thank you guys so much for joining me for Let's Talk About It, bitch. I used to call it Let's Talk, but I was playing around with some things and I was like, I really want to change it. So Let's Talk About It, bitch, came to mind. And I felt like, well, shit, it matches. It's totally on brand with what the fuck, Yes Bitch TV is all about. So yeah, let's talk about it, bitch. And for those that don't know, it has been a reoccurring theme on my channel. I'm just not as consistent with it, but I'm definitely going to be doing my best. And all it really is me talking about hot topics. Really just more of the shit that I find interesting and that I want to give a well-rounded perspective on. This is also a wonderful opportunity for you guys that follow the channel, that engage in the content, and I really do appreciate it, to DM me or email me. If you have something you want me to talk about, whether it's something personal or whether it's something that you don't hear another YouTuber talking about that much of, or you want a different perspective on a situation that you see going on in the entertainment world or politics or whatever the case may be, and you can always remain anonymous. Just make sure you request that in whatever letter or message you're going to send me, because I will respond to it in a video. All right, I want to do more here on the channel. I'm doing my best to grow and branch out and bring you guys different things while also staying on brand, because at the end of the day, the ones who really fuck with me know exactly what I'm about: truth and serving justice to these whores. Okay, yes God, honey. I'm gonna give you laughter, bitch. I'm gonna give you your life, okay? Because you never know what the fuck is gonna come out of my mouth. I know what's going in it. Okay? I know what's going in it, but I don't know what the fuck's gonna come out of it. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, bitch. Enjoy. So let's talk about it, bitch. Child, first up is we have to talk about the president. We have to talk about his administration. We have to talk about these sorry ass motherfuckers down at the White House, the entire government. Where the fuck is Nancy Pelosi? Where is Maxine Waters reclaiming everyone's time? Like, bitch, where are the people that are supposed to stand up and serve truth and justice to protect the motherfucking American people, to protect the world? Isn't it your duty, bitches? Ooh, I didn't realize I was gonna come in so hot on these raggedy motherfuckers, child. I didn't expect to. Like I said, I don't know what's gonna come out of it, bitch. But when you really go to thinking about, these people are playing with our motherfucking lives. You're gonna allow these motherfucking old ass decrepit bitches that are already on their 1 foot in the pool of glory, bitch. You're really gonna let these old decrepit whores dictate? Girl, let's talk about it, bitch. Let's talk about it. So basically, Donald Trump is extremely upset with a lot of states. And again, we talked about this in previous videos where I said Donald Trump has relationships with people based on quid pro quo. For those that don't know what quid pro quo means, that means, bitch, I do for you, you do for me kind of tea, okay? You don't have friends. You don't have a lover in this situation. You don't have shit. There's no real loyalty. The only thing that binds you together is, bitch, I owe you, ho, and you owe me. Once that is gone, girl, that person has no reason to stick around and have your back no more. Because the mutual relationship that brought you whores together is no longer beneficial to either party. So at this point, when Trump was going through all the fuckery that he was going through with his impeachment process, he realized that fact, basically, that these bitches ain't really my friends. These whores was just with me when the going was good. When the going got tough, they got scary. And they did exactly what the fuck they were supposed to do. Leave your sorry ass. Abandon ship, bitch. Okay? The captain is the only one required to go down with the ship, not the crew. Hello, God. And obviously, we see anybody who gets close to Trump and falls out of favor with him, girl, you will lose your job. You'll be sentenced to prison time. Your ass, they will trump up. Hello, God. some motherfucking phony, bogus conspiracy charges on your ass, girl, and you'll be sent up to the road, girl, and not to be heard from. You might do a good 3 months. That's just him sitting you in timeout, letting you know his power. Hello, God. But basically, Trump is so upset with these people that he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let the governors decide for their state on what the fuck, what action they need to take in the process of reopening their governments. Now, for those of you that know a little bit about politics, you will know that the states, the president really doesn't have power over individual states. In a lot of cases, he has no real power. The states possess their own independent powers, and it takes a lot for a president to be able to move those types of mountains. These governors we see are stupid as fuck. We see that all of these people, for who they are, election season is slowly approaching, girl, and I urge, implore all of you fuckers out there to vote your asses off and vote these whores up out of these seats. Because these people are going to take us on the brink of extinction, girl. You heard it here, bitch. And I've been saying this. I've been saying this. So when we out here crying because we ain't got no jobs, we out here crying because we can't feed our motherfucking children, we out here crying because all of this, the girls are getting swept up with the muck of death in a quickness, bitch. Remember this on election day, when it's time to remove these sorry assholes up out of their motherfucking seats. So basically, all the governments want to try to open up, not all of them, the states I meant to say, my bad. Florida, I live in Florida, Ron DeSantis, girl. Leave shit the fuck alone. We need to continue quarantining and social distancing. We need to just fuck opening up all this shit. And let me explain one more thing too. Georgia's on that fuck shit too. California says hell no. New York says definitely hell no. Texas is trying to slowly do it. And you know what I'm noticing here? It's white people. And I hate to say this, and not just any white people, hillbillies. And you know, let me not even disrespect hillbillies. Let's just say Trump supporters and foolish fuckers. People who were born with real issues, okay, people that were just discarded as children. People, there gotta be some type of trauma embedded in these people to get here on social media and demand that the government open everything. Girl, you go out there if you want to. I don't see no black people complaining about the social distancing, staying the fuck at home. I really don't see black people out really doing nothing crazy like that. I did talk about it before, but since then I haven't really heard much. All we're seeing is white people just out here. When I go to the grocery store, I'm an essential worker, so when I'm out here doing and hooing and gotta handle my business and shit, I just see white people. Black people are far away from the shit. At least, let me speak from my experience. I don't want to speak, I don't know where everybody lives, child, but where I'm from and where I'm at, bitch, currently, amen, black people at home, chilling, taking it seriously. So I don't know what the fuck most of y'all white people got going on, why you want to rush this situation so much, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to let you rush on out here while we sit back and see what happens. What's tea? Did you turn into a zombie yet, bitch? Do we have to go get samurai swords like Shimon in motherfucking Walking Dead, bitch? Do we have to go call the charmed ones, girl, to call upon the ancient power to defeat you raggedy fucking skin disease, flesh-having motherfuckers? I'm gonna be running zombies over on my way to work and on my way from work, bitch. Okay? Girl, please go out there if you want to. Go out there if you want to. I think it's a bad idea. I think if you can, girl, they about to give y'all $2,000 a month. Give us, my bad. Let me claim it, Jesus, amen. Okay, bitch, they about to give us $2,000 a month, girl. Sit your ass at home. They done replenished all y'all food stamps, girl. Now I can't include myself in that. I tried to apply, they denied me. They said, girl, no. I said, girl, I heard they would I told the truth. I said, girl, I heard they was giving to everybody, so I just thought I might as well try. Shit. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Might as well. At first you don't succeed. Anyway, but sit y'all ass at home and enjoy life while you're still breathing it, okay? Get your ass out here in these good old streets and these open markets and things of that nature, and have these people breathing death upon your ass. You gonna be in the hospital bed. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, bitch. That's all. Oh, one more thing about Trump's sorry ass. So guess what? Trump was wrong about the malaria drug being a potential cure for Miss Rona. Yes, honey, they just reported yesterday that, well, the day before yesterday, my bad, that scientists conducted a study. And come to find out, the malaria drug that he said on television had everybody out here just buying that shit just to buy it. Guess what? 30% of the people that took it, no, my bad. It increased death, people that had Rona, by 30%. So it was killing them faster. Child, y'all will listen to these. Girl. The Simpsons warned us. The Simpsons warned us, and that's all I got to say about that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look up those Simpsons episodes. Someone direct their path, because I ain't going to do it. I'm not finna show dumb motherfuckers the door when it's right in front of them. What the fuck more do these people gotta do to us for us to wake the fuck up and realize what's really going on around us? They are trying to kill us. Girl. you gonna learn. You gonna learn. I got to teach you. Shout out to Trick Daddy, bitch. All right, child, I'm finna smoke a cigarette for this one because I even hate talking about these sorry ass bitches. It's time to get into some entertainment tea, by the way. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, bitch, we gotta talk about T.I. and Tiny. Girl, I don't even know why I don't like T.I. I can't stand a dumb bitch, okay? And I can't stand a hypocrite ass motherfucking nigga that is full of old ways of thinking. And ain't never done them no motherfucking justice either. So basically, if you don't know, T.I. has a podcast called Expeditiously, and he's been having Tiny on there a lot. Not that I watch it all the time, but sometimes he has guests on there that I want to hear about. But I don't really fuck with T.I. because child, men that think the way that he think, death to them all, bitch. Burn them all, in the words of Jaime Lannister, bitch. Burn them all. Or was that the Mad King? And Jaime Lannister was just regurgitating what? I forget what that was, but Jaime Lannister said it, bitch. Burn them all. T.I. is just a hot mess. But anyway, Tiny basically was saying, girl, there's no love and relationships anymore because there's no love and relationship conversations taking place in music today. T.I. responded to the bitch and said, well, y'all hoes don't like that shit. I'm not verbatim. I'm giving my how I feel. Okay, T.I. didn't say that, but I'm saying it. Bitch, okay? Because she's a dumb hoe. So that's what we gonna call her, a hoe. Anyway, T.I. said, y'all don't care about that shit. Y'all love that nasty shit. That's what y'all gravitate towards. Basically, that's what he said. And my thing is this: why are YouTube people trying to give your opinions on anything? Do people really listen to y'all? Do y'all really have good advice? I mean, I guess since all your kids are living healthy, I guess y'all done did at least what chickens would do to raise their chicks. I guess you did as much as a lioness raising her cubs to the best of their belief. I guess, but you're still a set of dumb motherfuckers. And if anyone takes life advice from sorry bitches like that, just because they got money, just because they have fame and fortune, does not mean they're smart people. You can't buy a brain, bitch. You can't buy common sense. Okay? Some of the smartest motherfuckers are the poorest motherfuckers. And the unknowns. Hello, God. The undesirables. You'll be very surprised, okay, how highly intelligent some of us are. The lower echelon, bitch. Yeah, we may not have no motherfucking coinage and $1 million mansions and shit of that nature, but bitch, we got a motherfucking brain. And we have common sense. And common sense, says the cat, bitch, I'm not listening to no pig ass motherfucker like T.I. who has shitty views on women. Look how he treated his daughter. We already talked about this at one point. Yes, God, we did. Tiny with her stupid ass going back and forth with this man. First of all, girl, you done changed your eye color to please this man. You've done probably practiced skin bleaching as well. Girl, you done probably everything to fit the mold of what you think your husband is supposed to want. Girl, you done gave up the good years of your life for a shitty nigga. And we don't want to listen to nothing y'all got to say. Do I agree that there's a lack of love in relationships because there's a lack of love in the music? Hell yeah. Because when we look at what music was back in the day, because I can speak for, the 80s and 90s, early 2000s type of music, I think we saw it fade out when Jagged Edge was no more. I think they were like were they the last all romantic group that was really making you feel like you wanted to get married to a bitch? Okay, let's get married. That was like when we started to see the phase out of real R&B. Or was Avant the last one standing? Don't take your love away. Yes, don't take your love away. Yes, honey. That was I can read your mind, babe. I know what you're thinking. Yes, honey. That was my shit. That was my shit, honey. But yeah, I do feel as if that's another reason there's no love. But let's be honest here. Y'all are trying to hide the fact that, bitch, there's no love in the real household of the people. Again, it goes back to what we see as children. If there's no love at home, bitch, how you expect the children to learn what love is? Again, you can't be looking to music, social media, and television to raise your motherfucking children and to teach them the important things in life like love. Guess what, T.I. and Tiny? All you showed your children is that you can cheat on your wife, you can get caught up with guns and drugs, and still get slaps on the wrist and get rewarded for bad behavior. And I'm done with these whores. I'm done talking about these whores. If you got that bit of that conversation, you're a real one. If you didn't, join the Dumb Bitch Club. Thank you. Now on a lighter note, bitch. We have seen a heavy uptick, honey, when these Verzuz Battles, bitch. Verzuz Battles. I guess Timberland and what's Alicia Keys' husband name, child? Swiss Beats, honey, came up with this idea where the girls have no choice but to be in social distancing. These artists are losing their creative minds, being boxed in. You can't lock creatives down too long. They need to be out there, girl, to be inspired by what their next project is going to be. So now that these old legends have to sit at home, bitch, and they have to twiddle their thumbs, let's get on social media and let's put the best up against the best. Recently, we all noted motherfucking Teddy Riley and Babyface were going back and forth. I apologize, but Teddy Riley is not someone I listen to. I probably know some of the songs if it comes on the radio, bitch, but Babyface was the one I listened to growing up. So I already knew he was going to win. He's just, all of these guys, see, this is the thing about back in the day music. Those guys, those girls were talented. They were born with the gift. They were touched by God. These days, child, they have like schools now to where you can make an artist at school, child. They're not even real lyricists or real vocalists anymore, real entertainers anymore. Girl, those days are gone. And I don't think they'll ever be back, to be honest here. Yes, God, honey. But the Verzuz Battles, honey, have the kids up in an uproar. There's been getting a lot of attention, a lot of notoriety in the game. Again, we just talked about Teddy Riley, and then we saw that 50 Cent and Ja Rule was supposed to do something. But let's be honest here, Ja Rule is just looking for clout. Sorry giving you the real tea. I know that's your man, but we have to understand Ja Rule has been begging for attention for the longest, honey. But that doesn't negate the fact that Ja Rule has an extensive playlist. Okay, we have to be honest here. We can't just because we laugh at Ja Rule doesn't mean the special. Never mind. We ain't gonna go there. Like, yes, God, girl, like, we can't forget what Ja Rule did. Baby girl, put it on me. Like, he has many a songs. So she, many and many songs. But 50 Cent also. But at this point in the game, don't both of y'all don't make no motherfucking music. And honestly, I don't think anybody would be here for any new music from either of y'all. I think, certain people have their time. It just is what it is. So, girl, you'll be fine. And now we have French Montana and Young Thug going at it. Apparently, I guess French Montana made a post saying he has more. He raps or he has more hits than Kendrick Lamar. And let me be honest with you. And French Montana said something in one of his video responses that had me thinking. He said he's been in the game for 20 years. Girl, where? I know you've been around for a very long time. I remember hearing you when I lived in Atlanta. Because that's where you were living at the time, and you were actually working with Gucci Mane, and then back in the day, child. I remember that way, way, way back in the day. And then from what I heard in the streets, girl, allegedly, you were offered coins up north, and that's where you went to, and that's where you stayed. The girls say you ain't really welcome down south no more. That's what the streets say, allegedly. Anyway, that's they. Let's not get too messy, bitch. Or let's talk about it, bitch. Okay. Anyway, but they're going back and forth. Girl, let me just tell y'all this. Both of y'all suck ass. How about that? None of y'all are award winning. I don't believe so at all. None of you girls can step in the likes of real motherfuckers. Okay? Y'all sit down and be cast members in your own shitty reality show. Okay, French Montana, you should be grateful. Didn't you almost go to glory not too long ago? Girl, you better drink your lemon water and sit your ass the fuck down and enjoy life, bitch, okay? And Young Thug, girl, daughter, auntie, whatever, crypt keeper, whatever you are, bitch, get your whole life together, girl, because you don't have any hits that are out right now currently. All of y'all hoes are null and void. And people are taking this time on social media to try to bring back to life their dead and lost careers. Girl, no, ma'am. I also wanted to talk about Bow Wow and Romeo. Child, Bow Wow and Lil Romeo. I guess a fan was like, oh, Romeo could never stand up to Bow Wow. And honest to God, we can't, even though we laugh at Bow Wow now, just like we do Ja Rule, okay, that could be his laughing father, bitch. Okay, the Joker and his son. Because, bitch, all we do is laugh at these whores. But we can't forget, Bow Wow was throwing out them hits when he was a little boy. He was making coins way before, we know Romeo was born into the coin, okay? He was born into the coin. And we could never remember what a Lil Romeo song was. Bow Wow. Back in the day, Bow Wow, he had hits, bitch, okay? Jermaine Dupri groomed him pretty fucking well. I guess he broke the chain. Bow Wow turned into the Bow, and he broke the chain, girl, and turned into Cujo, and just ran him up. But let me tell you, in keeping up with what's going on with the Verzuz battles, this is what I want to do. I want y'all to challenge the girls. Tag your favorite singer, vocalist, or whatever the fuck. I want to see two different types of battles. The vocalist challenge. Who still has their vocals, bitch? Who still has their vocals challenge? That's what we need to call it. Who still has their vocals challenge, bitch? From back in the day. Put that on social media. We want to see that. Okay? And also, if we're going to do Verzuz, girl, and we're going to do all this other shit, we might as well do label versus label. Like Cash Money versus No Limit. That would be fun. Come on, Percy Miller, bitch, and motherfucking Birdman and his decrepit ass brother. Yes, God, honey. Child. Yes, I would love to see that. Label for label. I would love to see it. Also, and I know I need to make this quick because, girl, this video is going to last too long. The Baby's Breakfast Club interview. I don't know if you guys had a chance to see it or if you even know who the Baby is, but he is a very well-renowned lyrical rapper. He is young as fuck. He's under the age of 30, and he's out here just killing the motherfucking game. This guy is a workaholic. He's put out 3 albums, and he's only been out for like 2.5 years. This guy's steady on tour. He's racking up, bitch. He's doing, even though he's out here punching bitches in concerts and stuff, but I just think that's because he's had a lot of trauma too, where people have tried to get at him, and he has had to defend himself. He's a licensed weapon carrier, and he's been in several situations where he's had to defend himself against crazed fans and crazy motherfuckers. Okay, so I don't blame him for out here sticking these hoes who are getting a little too close. But at the end of the day, bitch, this is the life you signed up for. You're always going to be crowded around by people you don't know, but try to be a little bit more friendly. But anyway, child, this young man is very respectful. I implore you guys to please just watch it just to see what the young people are missing in terms of respect towards women. I think it's important that, especially in the black community, amongst our young black men, and for a rapper such as him to hear the things that he had to say in regards to women and just respecting them, period, I thought was very profound. And he's a pretty good speaker too. Like, he's not your stereotypical mumble bitch, a dumb motherfucker like an Offset. You know he don't read books, child. But you could tell the baby picks up a book when he has time. You feel me? He talked about his new album, which I had an opportunity to listen to. It's the same old flow, but he tweaked it a little bit, and you can't deny this guy is not a lyricist. He can rap his motherfucking ass off, and most of it, if not all of it, is from the dome. Not many of the kids are doing that these days, and I respect that about him. And I love rap. For those that know me, I love rap music. So, you know, I have my people that I love. In this album, he collabed with Ashanti, Meg Thee Stallion, obviously. More so to note, there's a song on there that is very nasty. Yes, God, honey. And Ashanti came through. I didn't even know Ashanti had it in her, but any bitch who was signing with Murder Inc. back in the day, we knew she wasn't no stranger to dick talk, drug talk, gun talk, violence, skeeting on your cheeks talk. Like, listen to the song, okay? You'll be like, Ashanti girl, is that you? It even made me turn red, and I'm a nasty, filthy motherfucker. But, you know, Meg Thee Stallion, another great female lyricist. Let's not put female in front of her, and that girl can blow these hoes out the water lyrically. Like, Meg Thee Stallion is everything. But more so, just the conversation that he touched on with him working with B. Simone. And for those of you that don't know, B. Simone was a crazed fan of his. Not crazed fan. She's a worker. Her homegirl is legendary in her field, okay? So just to sum up their conversation about B. Simone, I guess she finally met him, and they were working on a project together that the baby wanted to involve her in. And it wasn't even he didn't even say to his surprise. The girl is very professional. She's about her life. She even booked her own jet, honey, because she couldn't catch a flight in this here good quarantine, and she paid for it herself to come see him. And she let him know off rip, I do be joking on social media, and you know I do love you like that, but if we working together, it's strictly professional. I don't want you to think I'm that girl from social media holding up the baby signs and shit like that. So I thought that was really, really good. And the way that he explained her professionalism, and she's just a go-getter and a hustler, and she's highly intelligent, it made me think that I don't really hear many men, especially rappers, give respect and their just due to the women that they work with. And think about this too, because they're rappers and it's mostly a male-dominated environment and industry, you don't think that women don't work for these guys. But we come to find out that more women work for these men than we ever really realized. So it just was catchy to me that a young black artist, considered hood rapper, whatever you want to call them, is out here giving the just due and respect to these women that truly deserve it, that work hard. Not another one of these toss around hoes that the niggas done all smashed up. She done came through and the crew done gave her all the babies, honey. Bitch, okay? I just love for the respect that he had for women, and he put these women way on a pedestal and showered them with love and grace. And the baby, salute you for that, honey. Yes, God. Where the fuck is Nicki Minaj? But I know they say she's working on an album, but another thing makes me feel as if the bitch is being a little quiet because Kenneth Petty is around here getting locked up for fuckery. So, but they say she's worked on her relationship with her old producer friend, whoever he was back then, Fendi. We all know they had a big falling out a while back over who, you know, brought her to light and all that kind of shit. Deb Antony claims the same thing. Lil Wayne, all these girls out here claiming the fame for Nicki Minaj, child. It is what it is. But apparently they reconnected, her and Fendi, and child, they're about to hit us with a new album soon. And that could be the reason for why she's quiet. You know, Nicki goes into dark mode Bitch, yes she does. She goes into dark mode when she's getting her creative juices flowing and she's about to drop a major project. So I'm here for it, bitch. That's all the fuck I got for y'all today. Ooh, that was a lot. That was a lot. Hopefully y'all stood the test of time with this video, bitch. Okay. Continue to make sure you like, comment, subscribe, honey. Share the video, girl. Sharing is caring, bitch. Be blessed, never stressed. Again, I hope you guys are being safe out there. These bitches are out here, girl. They try to turn us into zombies. No God. I love you guys so much. Drop down in the comments. Engage, y'all. Email. Add me on Instagram. All the information is going to be throughout this whole video, y'all. Okay? Love you. Have a good day. Bye.